Hey, what's up guys? We're back again with the easiest deck to play that's actually reliable and tilt-proof in Clash Royale, which is something that I thought I would never be able to say in this meta. When I was streaming, I lost 9 or 10 games in a row and was so tired and frustrated. Instead of losing to the abundance of evolved bomber spammers, you'll annihilate them, catching them with miners and sniping them with evolved zaps and arrows. Lava Hounds get leveled by Little Prince, Phoenix, and double small spells, while Mini Peck is pulverized beatdown decks and bridge spam. Because this deck operates with 2 and 3 cost cards, you can always get back to what you need, or outcycle your opponent's answers to your giant and miner spam. Both the ranked 3 player in the world and the world champion are loving this deck. And most miner decks don't work well in the meta, but when you use the giant as a punching bag for the Dagger Duchess, she has no ammo to finish off the miner, so you can dig up the tower and deal major damage. If you just have one evolution, use the evolved bomber. It's time to play the most consistent deck in the meta and assert dominance. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. And massive miner love to everyone supporting the channel with credit code SirTag. Yo, we're playing against someone that finished 581 in the world, Noob Stakes. Well, there's high stakes in this game. I mean, if you're gonna be a good ladder player, we have to focus. I'm gonna go for a giant in the back first play. I could easily arrows on top of the bomber, but I think it is bound for us to be a little bit more aggressive in this situation when we see a Lava Hound. So, also, look at his trophy count. It's just so pristine. He double zeros at the end, and you know, we're going to zero him out in this game. Definitely going to go in for the Phoenix here. It should lock directly onto the Lava Hound. Unfortunately, we played that quite well with the Fly Machine. We are going to make sure that it retargets using our Zap. And then I think I could go arrows. It might be worth, it might not be. Actually, it's bound to be better for us to go Little Prince. And then maybe go for a giant or pop the Little Prince ability. I think popping the Little Prince ability is infinitely better here. We're somehow able to kill that miner. That's huge. That worked out so well. Oh, yo, that arrows value though. Let's go. Thank you for your noble donation of that elixir, my guy. All right, so now I'm able to go in for a miner and then possibly create a catastrophe for a guy. I don't think it's great for us to go for the bomber into that. I mean, he's in a pretty profoundly bad position where he has no barbarians in his hand, so I'm going to try to spam him as I can. I'm going to go in for the bomber as well. I hope that splashes on the tower, but it looks like it... Nah, it did. All right, cool. Oh, it got another shot too. That's so derpy when that happens. I love that. I love when our opponent's like, yeah, it's dead, and then it still splashes onto the tower miraculously. Or miraculously? Wow, miraculously. That is a terrible word, guys. I know my editor's going to mean me. I love you, Reynolds, but sometimes, you know, it just hits different when I have to rewatch these videos and just be like, I'm stupid. All right, anyway, we're going to go in for a miracle play out here, dropping the miracle mini P.E.K.K.A. All right, guys, how many times can I say it in one video? Who knows? Anyway, we're going to go in for a Little Prince here, and then we definitely want to go in for a miner. But the bad thing about this is I have to kill that Fly Machine. So I don't necessarily know if I can. I'm going to go for the Phoenix and body block, make sure he can't lock onto our little Prince. Please stop the miner. Yo, somehow, some way, we are doing him dirty here. This is hilarious. Like, genuinely, we are getting the Phoenix egg. We're popping through with the Little Prince. We know he's going to go for Barbarian, so we should be able to splash onto that with arrows. Now we've got the bomber. We got the splash damage from the arrows. We have the Little Prince, and we have so many things powering through. Still not enough for us to take the tower, but, I mean, we're in a really good spot. So, genuinely, I think that we just continuously pile drive all of our units through. And then I think he should lose. Genuinely, like, I don't know, man. This is crazy if you're able to make this work. I'm going to go for an Evo Zap because the bomber should die to that. And then even if he does anything else, like, the Phoenix is coming at him. The miner's tanking. He's going to have to spend more elixir. Oh my gosh. Wait, I can go for another giant. We can run it back. The Phoenix is at 0 health. And we are zeroing in on his tower just like I said. I foreshadowed it, my dudes. I can go for the gigantic giant of justice, and wow. Dude, that wasn't even close. Our push wasn't even close to done then. The party just started, and the giant and miner punched their way through. And there was a lot more we could do, cycling double spells, throwing more miners, and even cycling an evolved bomber in his face. I think I could have taken out a tower from 1,500 health there. This deck's overkill potential is crazy, even against a top 500 player. And that ranks us up to 2,600 in the world. All right, another top ladder player, but we're leveling up to a top 261 player in the world, so it's gonna be even better than the last guy. I think if we go for giant in the back right now, it's probably gonna be our best bet. I genuinely think that if you cycle giants, the amount of value that you get for a 5 elixir investment is a little bit unfair. It's not like he wants to go in for a fisherman right now on a mini pack. It just wouldn't work out well. Heck, we can go for a miner here and then maybe go in for a zap depending on what we're feeling. I really want to get this mini pack on the tower. Dude, he wasn't ready and he fireballs. Oh my gosh. That's freaking disastrous. I was hoping we would be able to catch like another set of bait cards there. Unfortunately, he will activate King Tower, so we are going to give him the well played. Deserved damage for him. Deserved 3 crown King Tower activation as well. So, hey, I mean, we'll roll with what we can get out here. I bet you he's bound to go in for an aggressive Royal Giant. So let's go for our Phoenix right now. And let's immediately mini P.E.K.K.A. I don't know if you guys are noticing where I'm dropping the mini P.E.K.K.A. But I'm dropping in a postured position where, wait, did he really not do much at all? Did he like tickle my mini P.E.K.K.A.? Is that it? That's insane. I was dropping in a spot where the fisherman wasn't able to pull it. So if the fisherman pulls the mini P.E.K.K.A., you're obviously going to have a way worse interaction. Yo, the bomber splashed. If the Phoenix cooks, oh my gosh. It rose from the ashes and it's dragging him down to a crisp. That was the best Phoenix resurrection that I've seen in a minute. I don't know if you guys played in the era of Monk plus Phoenix, but that used to happen and it resurrected on the opponent's side of the map every time. Now, it's never the case, but I mean, we are shaking and baking out here and we are frying the tower too. This is insane. Actually stupid. This is straight up ridiculous that Clash Royale allows this. Oh, he doesn't know. Wait. Yo, goodbye. Deleted and yeeted my guy. That was actually super sinister and sick. And I think it's going to get one last hit before it locks on. Yeah, nice. Yo, top 200 player is getting tarnished. I don't know if you guys used to watch like Molt back in the day. I used to watch him a few times. And he always screamed, what in tarnation? I think that's a throwback. Let me know down below in the comment section, what old OG YouTubers did you guys used to watch? It can be Clash Royale, it can be any YouTuber in general. I'm interested to hear what you guys are going to say. Anyway, for me, it was always Chief Pat, and sometimes I watch Molt. I thought it was just fun. He's also one of the nicest people. I've met him in real life. Very, very nice guy. Even when I had like legitimately like 50,000 subscribers and he had millions, he still talked to me and he still talked to every Supercell creator. Just like, you know, it didn't matter. He didn't care how many subscribers people had. So that's one thing I did want to just tell you guys. Like, he's an amazing person. Anyway, we're going to be going in for a zap here, and what can we do here? I mean, he's going to be spamming like a savage. I haven't even been paying attention in this game. This deck is literally autopilot Clash Royale. You look at it, and it just drives itself. You drop giants, and your opponents are driving their way out of the game while you drive your way straight to success. GG, well played and peace out. That was ridiculously easy, and games shouldn't be that simple against top 200 players. And you already know the only way we're going to go is up, all the way to 2,400 in the world. This guy is asking me how I'm doing. I really appreciate the name, brother. We're going to be going in for the bomber in the back, and, you know, we'll show him how we're doing. We're spamming evolutions, so we're going to have a jolly time, brother. I'm going to go in for our jolly red giant on the right-hand side. Yes, he's orange. He's really a ginger, right? We're going to be cycling some emotes here just to let him know that we got the business. We are going to be spamming a lot of stuff. And unfortunately, guys, the one thing that I dislike about the situation, no Dagger Duchess to annihilate that Executioner. Also, I think he could usually activate King Tower with his mini P.E.K.K.A. Hopefully that's not the case here. If he does, then I'm a sad sir, but we got a hit. We slimed him. Let's go. I'm doing a lot better now. Usually that does not get a hit. All right. If I click the Little Prince and then I go for the ability, that might be a little bit dumb. Even though his ammo is just completely empty, the Dagger Duchess replenishes it quite quickly. I'm gonna go for the Phoenix in the back. I might have to zap on the bomber, which just doesn't feel great. But if he drops the drill in front, then what we can do is you can use the evolved bomber like that, and it splashes onto his bomber, which is genuinely like the best trade that you can do. We're going for the... I think we do this. I think we go mini P.E.K.K.A, Phoenix. Just throw all of our parade at him and see what happens. The Evo Bomber should splash onto the skeletons too, which is great. And we can miner. And the reason why this deck is supremely successful in the meta is the Dagger Duchess has all of her stuff depleted by the giant. So then the miner makes massive strides. So if the miner is able to do a lot of damage since the daggers are already wasted on the giant, I mean, you can't kill the miner very quickly then, eh? That's what we're looking for. And yes, I'm evolving to a Canadian. I just have a lot of friends that are Canadian. They're just such nice people, so it's easy to make friends with them. So that's why we say A every time, guys, all right? So we're going to go and spam a Little Prince. No. I was thinking about dropping the ability, but I realized how bad that would be. All right, do we just... Oh, man. Usually we arrows here. But, I mean, look at how long it takes to kill the drill. That just feels awful. Dagger Duchess is so much better. Oh, man. We're going to zap so we can kill his bomber. And then Man, I mean, I really, really want to do this to him. I hope this works. There's a chance it does. There's a chance it doesn't. It's splashing on the tower for one hit. Oh, almost for the two-time. Almost for the two-time. We Little Prince from a distance and then finish off the Executioner, ideally. And then we can go for a Miner here as well. So our strategy is always be on offense and then make sure that our opponent is kind of miserable here. At least that's what I'm aiming for right now. Bomber splashes onto me. That's not ideal. Oh, our Bomber is beautiful like that. Let's go. We're going to go in for the Giant, push our Little Prince back. And Little Prince, even though it moved, because it got pushed by something else, it still retained its fast attack speed, which is pretty important to know. We're going to go in for a Zap here and then also an Arrows. Make sure that we retarget the Executioner like that. Oh, if I went for an Evo Bomber, I might have just won the game. But again, I don't have the tools necessary to do what I really want. All right, let's go in for the Evo Bomber again. And unfortunately, this guy's playing really well. I don't like that. I don't appreciate this good gameplay from you, man. All right, we go for a Miner here again. We're going to wait for this. Then we'll Evo Zap, and then we'll also go Arrows as well. I think if we do that, it's bound to do a lot of damage to the Executioner and maybe even put it into the danger zone. All right, that is definitely dangerous for our dude here, is what we're looking for. Let go our Bomber in the back. Might get away with a Phoenix. I mean, that's probably our best bet. I need the Phoenix to be able to kill some Goblins, though. I need the Goblins. This is the die. Oh my gosh. Tower was 911 for a second. We were really calling Skrillex out here. And also just calling for some help. We really kind of needed it. Wait, this Zap would be amazing. Amazing. Please. Yo. Yo. Evo Bomber for the one time. Yo. Evo Bomber for the two time. The Giant. We win. It doesn't even matter if I got Princess Tower. We're still on fire with this stack. And to answer the age-old question of this guy's name, we're feeling fantastic after that win. It's always awesome beating Dagger Duchess Drill because it's the most popular deck amongst pros. And now we're at top 2,200 in the world. This guy's got the big Barbarian banner, giving firm handshakes all around, and hopefully he hands over a lot of tower damage here. I would love for him to go in for something that we could arrow like a minion horde, but I highly doubt he's that dumb. I kind of want to go in Cycle Miner, but I know it's just going to die to the Dagger Duchess. Might as well do it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? The Miner gets like one hit on the tower. Oh, no, that's the worst thing. A freaking Mega Knight comes down, and we give him a Mega Knight for essentially 4 elixir, because we just throw 3 elixir in the trash. That's kind of what happened there. Anyway, we're able to go Mini P.E.K.K.A. on top of the Mega Knight. I guess we're forced to Zap here. I genuinely wanted to get a Giant in front of that Mini P.E.K.K.A. and Phoenix, but it just wasn't feasible, because I had no resources left over, man. Not enough minerals. If you guys understand that reference, you're a real one. So we can go in for a Giant and then maybe, ooh, yeah, we're going to go Bomber here. Yeah, let's go Bomber. If I go Bomber and then I go in for a Giant, that's going to be our best play. He has Skeleton Army with Mega Knight, so he seems like a very cheesy player. Yeah, I was right. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at this man go. Look at his making moves. Dropping an Inferno Dragon. And also the Bomber's still alive somehow. I don't know how that splashed on the tower. That's so lucky. I mean, we take those. 100%. We take those all day long. As long as the Inferno Dragon dies, I'm kind of happy with this. If you overcommit and you protect a Little Prince, then you get Mega Knighted if you drop a Mini P.E.K.K.A. If you do something super stupid and you're like, hey, I'm going to go in for a lot of extra elixir, you just automatically lose against people that are really playing defensive decks with Skeleton Armies and Mega Knights because they catch you overcommitting. I'm going to drop a Miner on defense because we're up a bit, and then I think we Arrows on top of the Firecracker, and then we go in for the Mini P.E.K.K.A. and make sure the Mega Knight just walks. So notice how I'm waiting for my advantage, and then I pounce on my opponent. I'm basically the apex predator of Clash Royale right now, guys. That's what we do. That's how we roll. Yo, if this Phoenix can cook again, you already know that's exactly how we go. Yo, this is so good. I think the Phoenix is cooking. The Phoenix is cooking so hard. Look at that. Because we find our opponent in bad spots. Since we have the Princess Tower, we're kind of like getting him to underestimate our capabilities. He sees the Princess Tower, he's like, I've got the Dagger Duchess. It's the most overpowered tower by a lot. Even with nerfs, it doesn't even matter, he's thinking. But in reality, man, I can just play better than you and win. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Okay, so Balloon is obnoxious. This is pretty bad for us, all things considered. I do have to go for an Evo Zap, and I do think we're going to take a bunch of damage, but hopefully we don't lose the game. We do have 2 Giants in the house, and then I can go in for a Miner and Arrows. I think this is okay. I mean, we got Zap as well, so maybe we can cook with a Zap. I think that's better. Oh, geez. Did that really not die? Did that actually just, like, not die? How is that? Okay, no, he's dead. Never mind. I was so confused at what was happening there. I was like, what the heck am I watching? Is it going to Giant counter? No, he's dead. He's just dead. He can't. There's no way. There's no way that gets 2 hits on my tower. There's no way. I refuse to believe that. Oh, my gosh. Dude, This is straight up criminal that freaking worked for you. I hate what just happened. I actually hate what happened. He's going to Mega Knight. He's going to have to Mega Knight. He's going to do it. All right. We're going to do this. We're going to go in for one of these. And we're hopefully going to be able to assert our dominance here, man. I hate the fact that you somehow survived that. That is actually insane. That is straight up ludicrous, my guy. That is the most undeserved situation I've seen in my life. Straight up. I'm not going to fib. That was actually undeserved. All right. We're going to go in for a mini P.E.K.K.A into the Mega Knight. And then I think that we're going to be okay here. We can definitely go in for a Little Prince and then go for a Phoenix. Oh my goodness. Calm down with it, my guy. Calm down with it. We're going to zap. We'll go for a Bomber. We'll do this. I need to stop the Inferno Dragon, so I think I need to go for a Arrows here. Yeah, we're fine. We can Evo Zap if we need to, which I really don't want to, man. I guess I have to, right? How else am I going to clean up all the skeletons? All right, that's fine. Well, Evo Bomber here, it should be able to kill all the skeletons from the skeleton army. And then I think we can go for a Giant Miner and then go in for a Phoenix here. Because the Phoenix are actually screwed. Let's just Arrows. And then Phoenix afterward. And then the Giant's guaranteed to kill him. Like, he has to all in here, but there's no way, right? There's no way. Oh my gosh, my tower's at 142 health. What is happening in this game, man? The fact that Raged Up Speedy Balloon does that amount of damage, B-Rad, you are a monster for creating that deck. I'm just glad we popped the balloon in the skeleton barrel before it stole my tower. That would have seriously been one of the saddest losses I've ever had. And we've made giant strides up the leaderboard to top 2,000 in the world. It's time to secure the last game of the day. It'd be cool if we just won a ton of games, even with the Princess Tower. This guy's a top ladder player as well, but you know, we've been beating them recently, so I'm not near as scared as I should be, especially because this deck is just such a hard carry. All right, we're gonna be going in for a Little Prince right on the drill, and then we can pop the ability because we want to be able to destroy those goblins and get some nice counter push. Bomber's gonna trade evenly. Now we know that the next one these gonna be dropping is gonna be evolved. Kind of a problem for us most of the time, but it is what it is. Yo, wait. That Little Prince is still alive? Does it lock? Yeah, it does. That's sick. Oh, dang it. I zapped because I thought I would get more damage with the Little Prince, but I only got one extra miner shot. Wait, what is homie cooking? What is homie cooking? Does he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand how this game works anymore. He thought that Prince's Tower wouldn't kill that? Like, what? I'm so confused. Freest King Tower activation of my life. Thank you, man. I guess people just look at the Dagger Duchess and they have brain rot and they forget the Dagger Duchess, you know, isn't the Princess Tower. The Princess Tower can't end up like, you know, giving me the best damage per second in the entire game. She isn't capable of crushing the Evo Bomber and deleting it before it activates King Tower. So it was interesting that he did that. I don't know. And you can even activate King Tower with the Dagger Duchess into the Evo Bomber like that. You just have to be a little bit more precise with your timing. So what do we want to do here? Do we want to miner and then zap and then try to make some magic happen? I think we try to cook. We got the Phoenix. He's down elixir. Let's try cook. Let's try cook. We're going to go Evo Bomber as well. We're doing everything in our power. It's not going to work, but maybe we can do something. If we can just slaughter that knight, I'm a happy sir. All right, cool. Phoenix is going to give us something as well, just not the best. Get some splash damage on the tower. I mean, that's aight. We're definitely down quite a bit, though. I think I have to go for Little Prince ability again, and this is not ideal. I'm going to have to pop it early. Yeah, we're definitely popping it a little bit earlier than usual, but hey, I want to kill his Little Prince. I want to force out more elixir from him. Maybe we can make something happen. Maybe we can cook just a marginal bit, you know? Yo, please let this happen. If I go in for a Phoenix in the back, it's unlikely that he's going to really punish us for that. I can also go in for the Giant off to the side so the Bomber doesn't splash on my tower. Dang it, man. Dagger Duchess would have killed that Bomber so that I could have started a Giant in the back and built up a bigger push. Anyway, I mean, it is what it is. We can maybe go in for a miner and then use Evo Zap on top of his units instead. I think that's better. And then if we can just kill those units, we can go for another Giant at the river. So our idea right now is to spam multiple Giants with mini P.E.K.K.As and try to get value that way. That's generally the best play. So we can Evo Bomber on the skeletons, and I think that will end up killing the Tesla a little bit faster too. Forcing the arrows is nice. We can Little Prince here as well. The mini P.E.K.K.A though, I don't think he understands. I don't think he understands what is coming at him. Bro, that is ridiculous value. And then we can arrows as well. The Evo Bomber's just dead. And then he still has to deal with the Little Prince. We can go for a Bomber at the river. This is extremely aggressive on our end, but I think it's the right play. He doesn't even kill it with the arrows. Yo, cook. Yup. Evo Bomber. Oh man, I don't even need the Evo Bomber. I can just miner arrow zap and I win. There's no way he's freaking stopping this. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Let's go. Oh, that miner is absolutely everlasting. Well, our opponent wasn't fasting. Even though he couldn't catch the miner, he got caught snacking on damage the entire match.
He's too humble to say it, but this is the MVP right here. MVP of the league.
Smash the like button with a shovel if you enjoyed today's video, subscribe for more daily content, and have an amazing rest of your day.